Hey, Vinyl Community, Jeff back again, and this is actually probably going to be my final video from the South Carolina location that I've been at now for 6 weeks nearly. I will be heading back. By the time this video posts, I should be home. So yes, I am actually traveling back to Virginia. So the next video you see, unless something drastically changes in the next day or two that I'm left, I should be back in my home in Virginia. So it's been a great time. I have went overboard, found a lot of stuff, went to a lot of stores. I haven't went to any other stores since the stuff I've shown before. The stuff I'm showing here today is all just stragglers, just miscellaneous. I think most all of these are Amazon purchases, or I think some of these may have been Black Friday sales online, but I think the majority are Amazon purchases. Again, things that have dropped down, that I've monitored on my wish list, that have dropped down drastically enough to where I felt this is the time to pounce on these. And so, yeah, let's get into it. Got quite a few here I want to run through for this last video in South Carolina. All right, so up first is Clutch's self-titled Clutch album, 1995. This is a Music on Vinyl reissue from not too long ago. I believe this is Clutch's second album, technically. So anyway, yeah, I kind of ignored Clutch back in the day, but, you know, listening to Aaron over there, you know, always talking about him, I decided to dip my toe into and plus he sent me some VCLT of one of their CDs a while back. So I dipped my foot into buying one of their albums at one point when the price dropped and fell in love with it. And so I've been picking up stuff as I can get when I get it. And this one, for some reason, dropped down to way under $20. I don't know if it was because it's got a split seam or whatever, a little damage maybe. But anyway, so I went ahead and grabbed that. This is one that I've had on my wish list for many, many months. I think this album came out probably a year or so ago, 2022. And it's been hovering in the, you know, average $22 price, and then all of a sudden it plummeted into the teens. So I grabbed the new one from Leather. We Are the Chosen. Leather Leone, of course, she got her big notice back when she did, she was in Chastain, David Chastain's band. She did quite a few albums in the early days with him and has done some solo albums. This is one of her solo albums that she has recently done. Great stuff, straight up metal. She's got a very intense voice, great stuff. I'll be honest with you, when I first heard the very first Chastain album with her on it, I don't know how, because this is back before you could look things up on the internet. I don't think there were any pictures on it. It was just, you don't know. And because every band back then had male singers that sounded in a higher range, I at first thought it was a male singer. I didn't know. So she's got a very powerful voice, and it's just great stuff. So yeah, there you go. Have listened to this quite a few times online. Glad to have it now on vinyl for a cheap price. Innerwish, Silent Faces. Where are they from? Italy or something? I've got a couple of their albums. I've shown a couple of albums before. This is a double record set. It's black. Ulterium Records, I believe, is, yeah. Love their stuff. Have quite a few of their albums. Have I think all of their albums digitally, and have been picking up the vinyl. This was a Black Friday sale. I got this at Rox Records, and the price dropped down to, it was half off. So the price was like under $20. Double record set. I grabbed me another one of these by Innerwish. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. They're, you know, very melodic, typical melodic power metal type band from overseas. All right, this one just recently came in, actually, again, from Amazon, Witch Hazel's Pentecost, or 3 Pentecost, third album. This one, again, was marked as like new, opened but like new, and it dropped down into the teens. And I thought, great, because this album averages up into the upper 20s to 30. It's on gold, or they call it something like something flame. Insert with lyrics and everything. Yeah, so Witch Hazel, I've been trying to pick up some of their stuff on vinyl. They got, I don't know, 5 albums or so out. And so they just had a new album that came out, so they've been on my radar. All their stuff's on my wish list. All of it hovers into the mid-20s to upper mid-30s. And this is one of those mid-30 ones. Just a couple years ago, 2020. Yeah, 2020. So, you know, I think they've had at least one album since then. But anyway, so was glad to get this. If you're not familiar with them, they kind of got a new wave of British heavy metal flair to them. They're a U.S. band though. But another one that came in recently. This one I actually purchased. I don't think it was a great. It was a discount, but it wasn't like a drastic drop. But I knew I wanted to get it before it went up any further. Ordered it, and then Amazon was like, "We're trying to get it in," and literally took more than a month before it finally came in. And that's Leonard Skinner's God and Guns. I saw some other VC type members or just vinyl people on Facebook showing this stuff. Oh, I didn't realize it was reissued, and so I went ahead and wanted to grab this. It's on silver. Got an insert. Music on Vinyl always does a great job on their stuff. So I wanted to get this. I love this album. It came out, I forget, there you go, silver or gray. A handful of years ago. When was this album? Like, it was only 1,500 of them. I forget. This is probably a good 10 years or more old, but great stuff from the more modern Skinner band. This one's been hovering on my wish list. It's you know, the retail is mid-20s. It's been hovering in the teens, and it finally I said, you know, I got to go ahead and pick up Falls Picasso. There's about two more Bruce Dickinson albums that I don't have on vinyl. Maybe 3. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, 3. So anyway, I realized I needed to get this. It's been staying in the teens, and so I went ahead and grabbed this. I had to order some other stuff, and so I thought I'm going to throw that in as a, you know, just a present to me. And he does have a new album coming out soon, and got that on my radar too. But wanted to pick up some of the older stuff. This is just on black, nothing special here. But yeah, and I think it's still in the teens on Amazon if you want to grab one of those. His other albums are in the 20s and stuff. So, and this one again, this one's been hovering on my wish list way down at, again, in the teens, in the fairly cheap. And that's the live album from Armored Saint that came out a couple years ago. So, yeah, anyway. Metal Blade, it dropped down. I knew I had to get it. Comes with this cool poster, which is sort of their insert. You see that there. I don't know if I was going to show it all, but yeah, this on black. Cool little live album from recently. So yeah, I wanted to grab that one. And again, this one was like $15 or so, really cheap on Amazon, so I went ahead and grabbed that. But that's it, just a handful of straggler, miscellaneous price drops and or great deals that I picked up recently. And anyway, so that's it for this one. Next time I see you, I should be back in Virginia if all goes well. See you later. Rock on and rock hard.